Wow. Lucy has lost a lot of weight. Look at that snatch waist. I need to lose weight, man. I need to lose weight. Hey, another wedding. Hey. God, when? When? She has the latest iPhone? Man, I need to upgrade. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're here for the first time. My name is Ruth Muntali. I make faith-based content for the youth, aiming to affect the whole of your life. So as long as the youth is dealing with it, we are talking about it. My returning subscribers, thanks for always coming, showing up, hitting it up in the comments, putting my link on your status. Some of y'all don't, but hey, it's a new day. You can change. All right. So today we are talking about something that every youth is prone to deal with. Matter of fact, every human is prone to deal with this particular thing. But youths, I think, deal with it even more. And that is comparison. Now, you know what they say. Comparison is a thief of joy. I think comparison is also the thief. Did I just say awful? Also, the thief of potential, okay? The thief of your best performance, the thief of you living your best life. And in a few minutes, you're going to find out why. So I want to start by telling you a little story, nothing too deep, but my classmates and I recently wrote exams to close off one term. Hi, classmates. And so we get our results, right? And this is a food and beverage exam. So I want to start by informing you that I had decided that I should get at least 90% in all my papers. This was my personal decision because, yeah, a girl got to push herself, right? So we get our results and I get 88%. Okay, and I look at it and I'm a little disappointed. I know it's just 2 marks, but I had a goal, okay, before you come for me. And so, we're discussing, usual classmate behavior. Hey, what did you get? Hey, what did you get? Oh, so in the middle of discussion, I realized I had the highest mark. Right? So one of the people that didn't really get a mark she was satisfied with is saying, oh, I didn't do so well. Then one of my other classmates is like, but hey, don't be so sad. At least you did better than so and so. Oh, and that triggered me. I'm like, no, it wasn't my business, but I got in. I'm like, no, girl, what was your, your goal for this exam? What did you want to get? And she mentioned it. I'm like, so according to your goal, you didn't do well. You're not supposed to feel better about yourself because you're comparing yourself to anybody that did less than you. Now, this is coming from the person that got the highest score in class in that exam. And yet I wasn't completely happy because I missed my goal by 2. Now, if I'm a person that feels better about myself by comparing to people that didn't do as well as I did, instead of comparing myself to my goal, I should have been pretty darn excited. Like, hey, I got the highest mark. But my aim was not to get the highest mark in the class. My aim was to get 90% and above. So if I got 90% in that exam and the highest person got 99% and maybe I was the lowest, I was going to be okay because I achieved my goal, right? So these are the questions I asked myself. Ruth Muntali, did you do your level best? Did you pay your utmost attention in all your classes? Did you study consistently? Did you put in your best at the end? Those were questions I asked myself, and I realized there were a little bit of loops here and there. So according to my effort, according to what I can do, I then said, you didn't do so well and you can do better. And that is what I'm here to encourage you today. Okay? So, the thing with this comparison thing is you could end up not living up to your fullest potential because you're excited that you're doing better than, this might sound like a bad word, mediocre people. So because you did well amongst mediocre people, you're like, oh, I'm doing well. But there's just so much more potential in you. Now, this is me talking about like performance, school, work, and whatever. We need to be free from comparison. So today, I just came straight up with a solution. Okay? Whatever it is it losing weight? You don't get inspired to lose weight because you look at somebody else's journey and they're snatched, and then you're like, oh my God, she's lost weight. She's so disciplined. I need to lose weight. What an inspiration, dear. What an inspiration. No, the reason I personally wanted to lose weight is I went for a Herbalife consultation and I realized I'm overweight. I mean, I'm short, okay? I'm a short lady. So I'm carrying way too much weight for my height. And I realized I'm not in a healthy space. I didn't see some person on Instagram with their snatched waist and I'm like, I need to get my acts together. No, that's not what we're doing. I look at myself. Ruth, can you be more disciplined? Can you do better for yourself? Then I wanted to lose weight. Okay? So I'm not here to attack you. Probably I am giving you the attacking vibe. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, young people are prone to compare. I think it's a little bit natural. That temptation to compare is kind of natural. But we have to fight against it, okay? So we compare everything. We compare timelines. When did this person graduate from uni? This person finished school at 21. They graduated as a doctor 23. I'm 27. I'm not serious. We compare in terms of timelines, when somebody else got married. This person is married. There's a wedding every Saturday. What's going on in my own life? We compare things like gadgets. This person is using the latest iPhone. I'm still using an iPhone 7, an iPhone 8. What's going on? We compare achievements. Oh, this person is doing well in life from their status. They're making money. I'm still, hustling, waiting for a job. We compare how we look. We compare our spirituality. We compare our gifting. We compare social media status. This person is getting so many likes. We compare clothes. We compare a whole lot of things, okay? And today, I just came to tell you, you need to fight that thing of comparison, all right? You need to look within yourself, look at your life, look at what has happened with your life. For example, I'm currently 30. I like to keep it 100. Some people get married at 21. I had no business being married at 21. I would have been divorced. I had no business even being married at 25 because I look at myself and I look at my mindset then and I'm like, no, Ruthie, it wasn't going to last more than 6 months. Because your girl, no. But now I recognize from prayer, from revelation, that I'm in that season with God. All right? So I'm not looking at somebody else and saying, oh my God, I'm not serious, because I was looking at somebody else's life. I look at my timeline. I look at my assignment. I look at the attacks that have been on my life. Okay? I look at what the devil done do to try and mess up my life. And so with that, I begin to plot that graph with the Lord. Is it possible I could be behind time with certain things? Maybe. But in comparison to what? Is it in comparison to what God told me? Then yes. Is it in comparison to what I know God has said about me? Yes. But it is not going to be in comparison to Trisha, who got married at 22. Okay? I'm not doing that to myself. And so you do the same thing with yourself. Young person, look at your life. Some of y'all, you're comparing your phone to somebody whose pops is like CEO of only God knows how many companies. Your mom is trying so hard, hey? Trying so hard just to pay your school fees, and you're out there tripping. No, you even get a job to get an iPhone. An iPhone 12. Because you're comparing yourself to somebody who, getting that iPhone, did not shake their account. Did not shake their mother's account. You get your iPhone and you're broke. Like you're completely broke. You don't even have $1 to your name. But no, you had to also have the trending phone. You didn't want to be left out. Do you get that? You have to ask yourself questions. Can I afford this right now? And afford means after that, your life can still be normal. Things are still running. Look, if you give me $1,500 now, I'm not buying an iPhone 12. We are sticking with this iPhone 8. I'm going to start up a business. I'm going to start doing something that can make more money. When I have enough, then from like, you know, net profit, am I being speaking correct commerce lingo, whatever, then I can get that. But to get an iPhone so I'm trending and I remain broke because other people have one, I'm sorry, we're not gonna do that. We're not doing that around here. Okay, so you have to ask yourself this question, can I afford this? Me as a person, can I afford these clothes? Can I afford this lifestyle? I can't. This is where I am, and I have to learn to be okay with it. If it means praying about it, God, help me to be content with where I am, then let it be so. One day, I'm going to have those good things, but it's not going to be at the detriment of my peace, my joy. I'm not going to go in debt just to keep up with you and lose sleep because I borrowed money so I can look a certain way. Come on, guys. So this is what comparison does. In fact, it steals a lot of things, not just joy. It steals peace. It steals integrity, because some of you now are getting very dodgy jobs, you know? Dodgy jobs that will pay you at least $1,500, $2,000 so that you can live up to a certain lifestyle. And that means comparison stole your integrity. Comparison stole your purity with God. You're getting into little dirty jobs, you know, online chatting with old men, sexting, all these things just so you could afford a certain life. Really? And it all began with you comparing yourself to somebody else. We all don't come from rich families, guys. And it's okay. Let's keep working on being rich. Right? In fact, the rich are not even flashing all these phones you're killing yourself about. Go and check Bill Gates' phone. Is it? And he can afford 1,000 of those and just dash them out. So we need to get more solid within, guys. We need, and look, I know right now I'm coming with all this energy, and maybe it's because I'm grown. I've compared myself before. I've compared not having, I remember one time some friends around me, one lost her phone I think today, and the very next day she got like even a better phone. Another one another time lost it. I lost my phone once. It took me months to even get like a proper phone. And I remember sitting down and I was talking to God. I was feeling bad. I'm like, how come I can't just change my phone when I want to? So I've been there. Is it clothes? Is it shoes? If you know me, you know I like to look good. Okay? So I've been there. And it didn't do me any good. So I had to reach a point where I'm just like, Ruth, we need to be content with where we are now. We need to accept and be content and then begin to work towards a better life. Not to prove to anybody. I want to be better because I can be better. So you have to ask yourself questions. In life, am I doing my level best with where I am right now? Is this the best I can do? Or I can do more? Then do more. But let it not be, wow, this person is earning $2,000. I'm slacking. If with all my best effort, all I've done, the best I can get right now is a $500 job, then we're going to do that well and keep improving. So don't allow comparison to steal your joy, your peace, your purity, your relationship with God. You compromise because you compared. Or people are getting married and you've noticed these days no one wants to be in a relationship with purity. They all have to have some sex before they're married. So I compromise. I don't want to be the only person left without a relationship. And the only people that are coming after you are not pure. So you compromise for that so that you can also have couple goals on Instagram. But at the risk of what? A proper walk with God? Your calling? Come on, it's not worth it. So if you're comparing yourself today in any area of your life, I've been there. I understand. I want you to go sit down with God and be honest. I've cried to God over not having good clothes. I've cried to God over not having a phone, okay? I've been there. But I sat down and I got to a point where I'm like, God, teach me to be content with where I am. Teach me to accept where I am. I'm going to do better one day. But for now, this is where I am. This is what I can afford. Teach me to be content with it. Okay? So I want you to go sit down and do that with God. God loves you so much. Do not allow comparison to keep robbing you of a better life. The future is so bright. You're going to need some sunglasses to see it. But for now, work with where you are, work with what you've got, and do your level best. Until my next video, it is bye. God bless you, and I love you so much.